fantasy? Are you coming with me? Feed my fantasy.
What's up, everybody? How's everyone not going? I got like 10 of y'all up in here, a bunch of Twitter folks. What's up to my Twitter people? Got some Facebook, got some Twitch, got a couple YouTube. What's up, guys? Let's look at these super chats that came in before. Don Juan, thanks for the 2, dude. Damn, if you're for more than 1 hour, I'll catch it. Yeah, dude, I'll be going for more than 1 hour. If you sent this, what time did you send that at? 6:40? 7:40? Yeah, I'll see you in about 10 minutes, bro. Got $2 from Don Juan again. Also, check out the Modern Success podcast. Let me type that in. The Modern Success podcast. Does he talk about Social Circle game? Because I will like him then. But yeah, I got a really... Oh, yeah, shout out to my boy Julian Throne. Game time. Yeah, it is game time. He will actually be one of the coaches, guys, for the Status Hackers course. So make sure to go purchase that, and you will be able to have access to send us questions during the webinar series. It's going to be a Zoom webinar call next May 6th. Let me actually pull up the little graphic. Oh, I need to actually figure that out for y'all. I'll actually show y'all really quick. Let's see if I can do this the fancy way instead of the shitty way. No, yeah, we'll do this the good way. Guys, I'll show y'all the calendar really quick so y'all can understand the webinar series. All right, so basically, May 6th to the 17th, we'll have the webinar summit. We're going to have question and answers on all this different stuff. Personal branding, photography, videography and editing, fitness, fashion, business credit, music creation, regular credit as well, not just business credit. College speed running. Yeah, this is fucking rare right here. Nobody talks about college speed running, but we got the sauce on this. Also, psychology, nutrition, club promoting, club security, family values, marketing, political campaigning, career hacking. We got a crazy amount of fucking value just in the webinar series alone. We got Monday 6 is going to be with Dr. Matt Rastami. He's going to be teaching us the credit hacking and the college speed running. This shit's dope, guys. He's a doctor, so obviously he knows what he's talking about when it comes to the college speed running. He did it real good. We also got Colin Pierce coming on. He's going to talk about how to do club security, get into that field, and then also music creation. He does both of these. He's really dope at them, so excited to have him on, talk about that. That's going to be at 9 p.m. on Monday the 6th. Tuesday the 7th, we got Dollar Cost Crypto. Yes, Dollar Cost Crypto. My boy Miguel is coming on. He's going to be at 7 p.m. on Tuesday the 7th. And then we got Up the Mic Fitness and Business Funding is going to be at 9 p.m. That's going to be a really fun one to talk about. Really excited for this day. This day is going to be fucking insane. Actually, these first 2 days are just fucking insane. On Wednesday 8th, we got Lord Julian Throne, my boy that was just typing in the chat. It's going to come on, going over sexual desire, masculinity, and fashion. This one's going to be a really fucking baller one too on this day. Lord Dog, we're going to go over family values and development. This one's going to be really cool because a lot of people don't go over family stuff in this space. So I was really excited about being able to do this with him at 9 p.m. Thursday the 9th, we got Donnie the producer, he's coming back. He'll be on the call with us, teaching us career hacking. We're going to go over how to interview, how to get your resume done, how to get your cover letter done, how to do everything to get a good job. This is what Donnie does for a living, so he's going to really spit some fucking game on us that night. Also, we got Ramar, our videography boy. He's going to be teaching the videography and personal branding. This is going to be really fucking dope, honestly, because his personal branding, he teaches the street interviews. So he'll be able to give us some sauce on how to get the street interviews, how to get them viral videos. Friday the 10th, we got Mr. Worldwide, my boy Bassett, the club promoter, man. He's going to really be spitting some crazy game on club promotion at 7 o'clock on Friday the 10th. He's literally came from nothing and went all the way up right here in Dallas. So it's going to be really cool being able to see his story, and y'all will be able to learn a lot from him. The next week, Monday the 13th, we got Joshua. My boy Josh is a political campaign manager, guys. This is going to be insane, honestly. I can't express enough that this political campaign manager slot, y'all want to sign up just for this alone. Anybody that's just into politics, because the amount that he could teach you on how to get on your city board or like what to do to get in your local politics, it's a big deal, guys. Right now, when everything's all fucked up, it's a big deal. So I can't express enough just for this webinar alone. You got to check it out. His walkthrough is really dope. Also, I'm going to be going over restaurant and social circle games on the Tuesday the 14th. Yeah, I'm going to fucking give y'all all the sauce on my secret sauce for sure on this day. Next up, we got Wednesday the 15th with Mr. Eric G. He's going to be teaching psychology and nutrition. We're going to go over a little bit of fitness also. That's going to be at 7 p.m. And then Thursday, we're going to do a group question and answer that I'm going to stream, with everybody. We're going to go over everything, all types of stuff, not just this, but any type of question and answers. And then Friday the 17th, we'll be doing assessment reviews, because in the test, there's assessments, or in the course, there's assessments, and I'm going to be reviewing the assessments anonymously, and we're going to go over what we can improve on, in the course, and then also what things I might have missed out, so I can clarify if there is anything. But yeah, guys, that's everything for that. That's all Central Time Zone too, just so you'll know. Really excited about doing that part. This is going to be, it's going to be one of the funnest things ever, because me and my boys have been, we've been saving up so much game for so long, and to be able to finally give it to everybody is going to be really nice, and a nice compact, 2-week period. But yeah, guys, I wanted to talk to y'all tonight, go in depth about everything else in the course. Status hackers. This is something that I'm calling the unlocking elite levels of influence. I'll go ahead and say this is very close, like what Michael Sartain does. The difference is that what I think Michael does is he kind of puts the guys, just guys with money, because obviously his course costs a lot of money, just around like really hot S-tier girls, and I think they kind of get screwed over in that. And I want to help the younger guys, get up to that point. Like not everybody has a lot of money for those really expensive mentorships, and not everybody is in the position to just start going to charities to start meeting girls or anything. So I'm going to teach guys how to do some fundamentals, which is getting focused on a hobby, a hustle, and a job, guys. A hobby, a hustle, and a job. If you stay focused on these three things, you'll learn throughout this course that that's all you need. Because if you're at the right place at the right time, the right kind of girls, the ones that have genuine desire, the shy girls, the ones that you usually don't get opportunities from on stuff like dating apps, this is when you get those type of opportunities. I can't express enough, if you put yourself in the right situations, the right things come to you. It's just most guys do not put themselves in the right situations. Say, guys, they're lazy. Let's be honest here. Let me go ahead and start just straight off to the start, though. Just remember, guys, everybody tries to suppress this. If y'all wonder why everybody, blocks me on Twitter, and why everybody talks shit on me and the rest of the manosphere and the red pill space, it's because I definitely say something that destroys their careers. If y'all ever realized it, if everybody ever realized what I talk about, it would make it to where pickup artistry is not only stupid, but a waste of your time. But also, like I said, really stupid. If everybody truly understood what I taught and what I go into depth and detail about in this course, about how, chivalry, I go into detail, guys, on gynocentrism, romantic chivalry, where dating came from as prostitution, just simpery, love, lust. I go into heavy detail on these things that is never clarified in today's world. and it's needed. It's something that is desperately needed for people to break out of this cycle, a simp cycle as I call it. And any pickup artist is going to teach you something that's putting you back into the simp cycle, sending you back to slavery, back to the plantation you go, because that's what happens whenever you take that kind of advice. You end up in a woman's frame. Everything that we teach is about getting genuine desire, because that's what's important, not sex. Who gives a fuck about getting sex? We worry about getting genuine desire and good relationships over here, okay? But to start off, guys, also just remember there's nobody else that teaches anything like this except for maybe Michael. But for the most part, social circle is very, very rarely even taught. So whenever you hear somebody like me even talking about it, it's something that you're not going to see very often. And just so y'all understand, I was never successful as a kid, okay? Like, I didn't lose my virginity until 19. I was a massive gaming nerd. I got picked on a lot in high school, and I ended up leaving high school because of it. I was a late bloomer. I didn't go through puberty until I was about 16, 17. I even had to get medical treatment to just be able to start puberty. Like, it was that much of a late bloom. And like, it really set me back, guys, but I still was able to come back, and it was because of the things that I taught in this course. It's because of social circle game. It's because of being friends with women and learning how to harness that energy in a good way, and not in a way where you just end up a simp and getting used for everything that you got, like most of y'all complain about, or most people experience in the world whenever they try to do friend stuff with girls. Mate choice copying is a big deal. The reason why we talk about this is because in evolutionary psychology, mate choice copying is literally one of the most important aspects of evolutionary psychology. It shapes so many aspects of relationships in society, and nobody really notices it or talks about it. I would say it today, because it's so unsafe, it's one of the number one ways that women can tell if a guy is safe or not. Mate choice copying just means that the more women that are around you, the more likely you are to be attractive to other women. Say like you're a guy who's like a 5 and you're with a girl that's like an 8. Every other girl that sees that is wondering why, what is so special about this man for him to look like this and he's with a girl like that? I mean, maybe it's his money, maybe it's his dick, who knows what it is, But the bottom line is, it really invokes curiosity, and it also causes women to just feel a sense of safety, because obviously you're safe to this girl, you must be safe to other women too, especially if you have a lot of women around you. Dan Bilzerian talks about this a lot in his book The Setup, which I go into a lot of detail in the course about. Also, Michael Sartain talks about this a lot. This is the way that you hack your status up to the highest level possible to get yourself access to the highest quality girls, and they're also coming to you with genuine desire, which is something that most people cannot get today, especially if you're using dating apps, guys. You have to be in the real world, and you have to be at the right places at the right time. I can't say it enough, okay? But yeah, like I said, I came from the bottom. I had all the things against me, but I made it because I used all these secrets, okay? Just so we understand also, whenever you're doing, mate choice copying, or you're trying to do like the friend stuff, you have to be extremely altruistic. You have to understand the difference between being kind and being nice, because it's two completely different things. You want to be kind. You don't want to be the nice guy. And then you got to remember that staying off the dating apps is essential to all of this kind of working, because dating apps are what gets you into a habit of doing the simps and simpery and texting and all this stuff. With what I talk about, guys, I don't fucking text. I don't do anything that like a normal guy would do. I don't have to do the whole first date, you meet me somewhere thing. I was usually pick up whenever you do it this way. There's so many aspects of dating through this way that you're not going to do anything that you do on a dating app. You're not going to have to do any of the filtering mechanisms that most PUA teachers teach you, because you're just kind of already in the right place to attract the right girls. Also, let's just get into hobbies. Let me express this again. You have to focus on these things. Anybody that tries to buy my course and thinks that this is a course to get women, it's not a dating course. It's a networking course. Let me make that straight. It's not a dating course. I promise you that if you network this way, you'll end up with a woman probably, if you want one. If you don't want one, then you don't want one. Whatever. You'll still get girls either way. The bottom line is, though, that this is for networking. This is to gain status. I don't want y'all thinking that this is to get you girls, because the mentality you need to have when you're doing this is, I'm trying to get good at these things that he's teaching me. I'm going to teach you about these 12 or these 21 different things, and I need to get good at these things. or listen to the bonus courses, which I'm not going to give away the sauce on the bonus courses, but that's where I teach actually game. If y'all want to know some game, I guess it would be more in the bonus courses. But these 21 places, I want you to focus, or these 21 hobbies or jobs or hustles, I want you to focus on that, not getting women. That's the whole point of this. But yeah, let's get into the hobbies. First one I talk about is yoga, spin, fitness. You can be a gym bro. There's plenty of guys that their hobby is going to the gym. That's fine. I think that's like a lot of guys' hobbies today. I see tons of my friends' hobbies are going to the gym, and I think it's one of the best ones because you get the best benefits out of it. Let's be real here. But yeah, also trying yoga or spin. If you're that guy, I just think if you're that guy and you're really into these type of things, you should do it. You should do yoga. You should do the spin class, because there's going to be tons of women there and you can make friends with them. I don't necessarily think that you should do this if you're not into it. Just don't go do spin class. Unless I don't know what spin class is fucking for because I'm not a girl. I'm guessing it's to lose weight though. Maybe if you're a little bit big, I would do spin class. If you're like that hippie guy that likes to do yoga, you smoke weed, whatever the fuck, go do the yoga because that's the type of people that are going to like you there. Or you've already done yoga before. I have tons of guy friends that do yoga. One of my friends here locally just started doing yoga because of what I've been talking to him about, and he loves it. So it really just depends what you're into. He's going to the gym also, but he's doing yoga too. Also, number 2, cooking classes. Cooking classes are fucking massive. A lot of people don't really understand how big of a deal this one is just because everybody likes to cook. I don't care what anybody says. Every girl in the world likes a guy who can cook. It's all my guys that are cooks, all are some of the biggest players that I know. I would say it's one of the biggest hobbies on the list that can turn into a job or a side job, and it works out really good for the person. So I would highly suggest doing the cooking classes if you're already the type that does cooking. Next up, number 3 would be volunteer organizations. This is for this person that's very altruistic and wants to get into volunteering. I know a few people that are like this. If they're going to waste their time doing anything, they like to feel like they're wasting it doing something that is productive, kind of, or good for other people. So if you're naturally altruistic like that, volunteering is by far the best, especially politically. If you volunteer politically locally, you'll get really good connections. If you volunteer through a church or anything else, I mean, you'll get that feel good. I guess you'll be able to virtue signal on other people or something. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4, we got dance classes. Okay. Dance classes, obviously, let's be real here. It's going to be one of the greatest because whenever you dance with a girl, especially on just a friendship level, because I'm talking about just being friends, you really build a good bond just on a friendship level whenever you two-step or do any type of dancing like that. Don't get me wrong, you can probably, have a great relationship too, sexual relationship, whatever. But you build a really good friendship with girls, through dancing. So I think that dancing is one of the best ones on here to build a social circle because you're going to have so much one-on-one contact with girls, touching them. You're either going to end up getting sex or you're going to end up getting really close friendships. And I go into the detail about this in the course a lot, how like you want to have really, really close friendships with the girls that like you're friends with. I had such close friendships with some of the girls where like I slept in bed with them. We could be naked around each other and it wasn't anything. Like it was very, very restricting. I think most guys don't know how to restrict themselves sexually like that anymore. And I think it's extremely important to learn that. Gandhi even did this. Gandhi would literally lay in a bed next to a girl naked to like test his ability to control his sex drive. Very, very interesting. Next up is book club. Okay. Yeah. So obviously a book club is sometimes really boring, but if you find a really cool one and you're really into books, like you're the type of person that you've always read a lot, this is obviously going to be a given. It's one of the best ones for you because when you connect with somebody on a book level, anybody that reads a lot of books knows this is a special thing. It's easy to build a really strong friendship based off of this. Obviously, these people might not be extroverts. They might not go out all the time. So they might not be the most social people, which isn't that good. But if you're a book person, you're kind of an introvert and you're going through this course and books are your thing, I would highly suggest it because you're an introvert. It's just doing the next best thing, kind of. Shout out to Tom Holland. What's up, Tom Holland? Yeah. I can't believe the real Tom Holland is on here. What's up, bro? Next up on here, I got personal brand, guys. Number 6. Obviously, I'm gonna be biased towards personal branding because I have a personal brand. I think it's the best one that starts off as a hobby that can turn into a job or a side job and then a career. I think everybody should start a personal brand because it takes 5 to 10 years maybe to be successful, but I think anybody can be successful if you do it long enough. So I'm extremely biased towards personal branding. The thing about personal branding, though, is you're obviously pairing it up with something else, whether that's another one of the hobbies in this list or a side hustle in this list. You're going to pair it up with something. So personal brand isn't going to be just by itself, but you should definitely consider it 100%. I go into a lot more detail on the course on how to build a personal brand, obviously, but I'm not going to go through that just for this live stream tonight. Also, and anybody wants the course, by the way, the link is right there in the description. It's at the very top. And like the video. If you're here on YouTube or anything, like the video. Show me some love, guys, please. And then next up on number 7, though, I got sports in the hobby space. Sports are a big deal because some people just don't like to do any of these other things, but they like to play a sport. It's best to pick a good one is all I'm going to say. Like, I personally played paintball. I don't know if that was a good one because I didn't really meet girls playing paintball. But I think it was an attractive thing because, girls, like, chicks get dig scars, man. So if you got bruises all over you and shit, and I get cut up by them sometimes and stuff, like, I think girls like that shit a lot. So I would definitely say paintball is good because of the scarring. Even basketball or anything like that is fine. Volleyball is a very good social one. If there's going to be one that's social and has a little bit of play with men and women, I would definitely choose volleyball. And there's usually always a good sand volleyball court somewhere in a city. So I would find where that sand volleyball court is and go play volleyball all the fucking time. I personally love volleyball. I played it a lot most of my life. So that's one that I go to all the time whenever I'm single and I'm trying to just do a sport that has cool people around it. Next section, we're going into the best hustles, guys. Best side hustles, okay? This isn't your main career. This is a side hustle. Let me track back again and say this again. If you're doing this stuff, you are not supposed to be doing this to get women. You're doing this to focus on these things. In the course I talk about, there's the holy trifecta, okay, of doing 3 of these things at once, whether it's 2 hobbies and 1 side job or 1 job, 1 side job and 1 hobby, whatever the fuck how you do your trifecta. If you do 3 things on here, you're going to be so focused and busy, you're just going to get bitches, dude. You're going to have no time to simp. You're gonna have no time to fucking to go chase girls. You're only gonna have a bunch of money because you're gonna be doing hustling all the time to have a bunch of extra money. Because that you'll have all the other shit that you want, like a nice car and a nice place and stuff. It literally lines up the rest of your life if you do the holy trifecta. Do the holy trifecta, guys. It's literally it's the trialectic. Shout out to fucking Ligma. only the Twitter people are gonna know this joke, but yeah, really can't say enough. Do not do just 1 or 2 of these things. Do as many of these things as you can. But let's get on to the side hustles. Number 1, play an instrument, get in a band, start a rap career, do anything music related. Okay. This is one that usually might start off as a hobby, but then you turn into a side job. I'm saying this one more for the people that are already good at it. I don't think there's a lot of benefits of just being a guy that can play guitar. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool hobby, it's a good hobby, it's good, but you're not doing it anywhere where you're getting status from it. So the reason why I specifically put this in the side hustles category is because if you're somebody that's already knows an instrument, you already know piano, you already know guitar or something like that, you can get better at it, or you can go get in a band or something and start playing at venues, start playing at a local place, regularly or something. That's how you're going to get some status from it. And that's the whole point of this course, is to get some status from this. Doing it this way, there's only like 2 or 3 things on this whole list that I say autistic people and Asperger's people can 1,000%. And I'm not talking like high functioning. I'm high functioning autistic, so yeah, and I kill it. So, but no, I mean like hardcore autist and like Asperger's. Even they can get girls if they can play an instrument, guys. This is one of those that pussy kind of just falls in your lap for some reason. If you just happen to be able to play an instrument and you're like in a band or something, and you have status. Shout out to Rolo. I even think he's kind of like weird sometimes, but even he got lots of girls, he says. And if so, it's 1,000% because he played in a band and he had a guitar. And I mean, I'm not going to say, and that's it, but you get the fucking point, guys. Like, it's a big deal. Like, I can't express enough that this is one of the biggest ones that will get a guy, a high body count, even without him fucking trying. Next up on this list, I got be a DJ. DJ's a big one. This is a super easy one. I know so many girls, like I'm talking like really, really, really pretty girls that were just crazy for DJs. And I'm talking the weirdest looking nerdy dudes too. Like not like short guys, like all types of just goofballs. And these guys still got girls like crazy. This is a big one. I would honestly say if you're just really into music, obviously you don't even have to make music. Like you have to be like a musician and have to know how to make music or anything. You're literally just sitting there like on turntables. My dad was actually DJ. He did clubs and stuff before I was born, but he only did weddings afterwards. And even then, weddings are great. You can don't pigeonhole yourself to just clubs, man. If you're able to, if you're somehow able to do clubs and weddings, even though usually weddings are only on the weekends, that's big money, dude. Like you're talking minimum $1,000 every wedding. So it's a stupid good way to make money. And then on top of that, build a really good social circle, especially in the industry. That's another thing I talk about a lot in the course is the industry, guys. The industry is a big thing here in Dallas. That's just every person that works in the service industry. They get discounts everywhere. They're all friends with each other. Once you get a part of that group, it's just like kind of being a part of the cool club of the city. And I'm pretty sure every city kind of has this because they have industry nights and everybody kind of knows what the best clubs are and goes and hangs out at the best places. I'm telling you, it's just like the popular kids club in the city. Separate yourself from high school, and once high school's over, there's a new popular club. It's just in the fucking city. And even the rich people like hang out with all the industry folk because that's the coolest people to hang out with. No matter what else you do, you're gonna hang out with the cool, fun drinkers who drink all the time, who are bartenders and stuff. That's just how it works. And take care of those people too, by the way, guys. Always go to the same places, build rapport, and take care of anybody whenever you go anywhere. Even if you're not in the industry, you can still get taken care of like your industry if you take care of them. Take care of them, and they take care of you. Next up, number 3 on the list, club promoter. Yes, I can't wait to talk about this one with Bassett, but club promotion is really big, guys. This is another, I keep saying this over and over again, but this is probably one of the biggest ones on the list for social circle because you're obviously going places with lots of women all the time. This is a given. Obviously, social circle is the easiest with club promotion. This is something that I would warn, though, can give you a reputation. So I take this one with caution because not every guy should want to be a promoter because it can actually hurt you in the long run in other ways. So take this one with a grain of salt, guys. Don't like sit there and think you have to do like the club promoter one only or anything like that. Or if you want to look like a relationship guy, maybe avoid this one. I don't know. Think about it. But next up is door bouncer. Okay, door bouncer is really fucking good. And another thing I was talking about, the trifecta shit. Some of these pair perfectly together, or they trio perfectly together, guys. Like, say you're a fucking gym bro, like you're a big old gym bro, and you're always going to the gym. So that's like your hobby. If you're also a bouncer, you have a perfect side job to fucking utilize your muscles in. Like it's perfect, and like you get more chicks because all the chicks see the door guy. Dude, door guys get like some of the most girls sometimes. And you want so. I guess I'll give it away. So in the job section, one of the jobs I put on there is being a trainer, a fitness trainer. So that would be one that I consider an ultimate trio, where like you're able to do a hobby that's fitness, a side job that is a door guy. So you're using like your ability to have muscles to be able to get paid another way, and you get more girls there. And then on top of that, you can also do fitness training at your regular job. Like you can get paid in the morning and during the daytime to do fitness training. You can base your whole life around your body and make so much money, and you can build a personal brand while you're doing that. Like based off of fitness stuff, and you can try to start doing online fitness training doing that. If you do the fitness route, oh my goodness, the sky is the limit, guys. That's why I've been taking the gym so seriously, because the sky is the limit whenever you really look at what you can do, how many options you have if you just focus on fitness. Okay. Next up is photography or videography. It's like the same thing. If you do this one, so remember I said there's a couple of these that if you're like autistic or Asperger's, you could still get away with getting girls. This is one of them. I literally know a guy who has Asperger's and is weird as fuck, and he still fucks girls, guys. he still fucks girls, and it's because he's a photographer. It's that dumb. It is that dumb. I really think that photography and videography is one of the biggest hacks. You Girls love a guy that can give them free content or anything like that. And it's so easy to build portfolios today because there's so many girls that are models or they want to be models. It's so easy to build a good portfolio. Like just collab. You want to collab? You want to collab? You want to collab? You want to collab? So easy. It's never been easier to get into these ones. And just like playing an instrument, it's a hack, dude. And if like say like you didn't play an instrument your whole life and you're watching this, you happen to have Asperger's or you happen to have like really bad autism, I highly suggest doing photography or videography, bro. I highly, highly suggest it. Pair it with a couple other things like personal branding or marketing or sales or anything, or maybe not sales, but pair it with something else, and maybe you could be really successful with it. What's up, Live Love? Serge, love the content, but can we have a panel shows back, please? I'm definitely never gonna have like the studio back again unless like the show just happened to build up to the point where I could like go get another studio again. I might bring a few girls back on, but my content now is gonna be so focused on guys. I learned something, Live Love. I think that the girls are amazing for clicks. Like if I want to grow my channel, you're so right. Like if I had the panel shows, I would grow 24/7. Like that is the perfect life for growth, for the channel and stuff like that. But to actually like help the guys, like to impact people, I found that like debates or just one-on-one stuff or just self-improvement stuff is really key. So that's why I'm focusing on that now. I'm trying to learn as much as I can from Andrew Wilson about debating so I can move up more in the debate sphere. And that's really what I'm kind of gonna have to focus on for a little bit, possibly. Uh, Men that play music or can play an instrument, hot as heck. Yeah, it is. I get it. Do you? Yeah. Yeah. No, thank you, Liv Love. I appreciate you for always supporting, no matter what. Uh, Number 6 on this list, though, for side hustles, guys, is marketing. Obviously, I'm biased towards this one too because I do marketing. I teach a lot more in the course on actually how to market and do certain things in marketing. But the bottom line is that marketing is, once again, when you're doing the trifectas, it's one of the best ones to have. Like I'll go ahead and ruin it for the jobs again. One of the jobs one is sales. If you pair sales with marketing and anything else, especially sales, marketing, and personal branding, dude, the sky's the limit. Like you can help anybody. If you do sales, marketing, personal branding, and master those, you can make anybody go viral. You can make anybody famous one day and help them sell anything if you do those 3. But if you do like marketing and sales and something else, or anything, or personal branding, fitness, and sales, or personal branding, fitness, and marketing, there's so many combos here, guys. Like that was the whole point of this, was to show there's so many combos that you can do when you do this. Yeah, Andrew is the goat. He really is right now. I can't say I appreciate him enough. Next up though was gardening, guys. This one was one that I threw in as more of a something that I did, but I did use it to help with my social circle. And let me explain really quick how. I go into more detail of this, but I used to, work and do this stuff, guys. I used to always, sell produce, and whenever I was doing that, I would go to certain restaurants and I would have to talk to chefs. I had friends that were chefs, so sometimes I would go to their restaurants. But once you get connected with chefs and you start going to certain restaurants and selling them certain produce like microgreens, basils, lettuces, all types of different stuff. Really, whatever they want. If they ask for something special, you just do it for them. And whenever you do this, you make connections with them where you get to go there and you can take girls there and get really cool benefits. You get treated special because the chefs know you by name. You can go there with multiple people and get comp tables and all types of comp services just because you're bringing them more business on top of bringing them their produce. It's one of the best connections you can have in a city, especially when you're dating or you have a lot of girls you need to entertain. Everybody loves food, guys. So being really, really plugged in, just because gardening, this is more for the people that already do gardening, or you got a really good backyard to start getting into this. You want to get into it. I can't express enough that if you get into microgreens or anything like that, it's a really good side job to do if your city's in need of it and you're good at it, because you'll definitely get some really dope benefits. Probably one of the best debaters online besides Myron, but I'm a little biased there. Watched FNS from day one. Yeah. No, yeah. No, Myron is a go at debating women, 1,000%. Like Oh, I was gonna say there's nobody better, but Andrew's really good at debating feminists. So I would say Myron is the best at debating feminists and dumb bimbos, and Andrew is the best at debating feminists and kind of dumb bimbos. you know, but I would give Andrew, like the title on most men debates though. Even though Myron will actually school dudes too, I think Andrew is on another level right now. Next up on the best full-time jobs, guys, this next section, let me start preface this once again. You're not supposed to focus on women, guys. You focus on three of these things. You do not focus on women. That is the point of this. You're not going to find a good girl if you're not focusing on money and yourself and just getting in the right places, guys. All right, but first one on here, oh yeah, let me preface this again. Do not, I repeat, do not take one of these jobs if you already have a very good fucking job. I am not telling anybody to downgrade jobs. I'm also, especially if you have a six-figure job, you do not go down to one of these fucking jobs. I swear, if anybody, y'all are fucking, sometimes y'all are crazy dumb. So I gotta clarify this like crazy to make sure nobody's like, well, you said to do this. No. Let me clarify really quick. Do not leave your really good job for one of these shitty 7 jobs that I'm about to bring up just to be around women. Okay. Let's get into it. Number 1. Restaurants, guys. Restaurants, service industry, bartending, clubs. I put this all together as just the industry. Because once you just get into the industry, you're just kind of connected with all those people. It doesn't matter which one you work at. Work at a really good bar, you might have to start off a bar back. Work at a really good club, once again, you might have to be a bar back, cleaning and doing stupid shit before you actually get to be a bartender. Restaurants, once again, you'd probably be a bar back or whatever the fuck those people are called that just pick up like the bullshit like off the tables. Like, yeah, shitty job. Nobody should want to do this. But if you want to be in the industry that fucking bad, and trust me, like I've had multiple girlfriends work at Hooters and stuff. Those guys, the broke guys, still get girls there. Like the broke guys who work in the kitchen still get bitches, man. Like all the time. I can't. I've even been friends with some of the managers and some of the cooks, and they still get the girls, dude. Like, and it's honestly really embarrassing. It's just like, and it's kind of a joke though. Like all the other girls will look at that girl and be like, "Did you know she slept with one of the cooks?" Ew. But yeah, there's always a few of those girls that even fuck the cooks, bro. It's that bad. It's that bad out here, guys. Well, heck yeah, his wife wrote a book about this, which is amazing, by the way. Called Feminine. Grab it, guys. Easy read. Yeah, I keep wanting. It's on my list, and I just haven't got it yet. I have so many others that I need to finish first, but I need to get to that one because I know it's one of the necessary books. Also, next up is this one is one that I personally wouldn't do, but it's a really good one. Strip clubs, guys. Strip clubs are really, really good for building close circles with women, and I'll give you a prime example of it. Michael Sartain, one of his big come ups started in the strip club industry, and just like working like security and managing at a strip club. This is how you get all the ins and outs of like A tier and S tier fuck girls, because the type of girls that work at strip clubs, they got their ass done, they got their tits done, they're trying to hustle every way possible. If they're already selling their body like that, stripping, they're definitely trying to get guys through Instagram, through OnlyFans, maybe all types of other routes online. So I would highly suggest, if you're the type of guy that's like Michael Sartain and you want like those A and S tier girl friendships, I guess go this route. I personally don't like those bimbos. That's just me. I think they kind of are stupid, and I think you kind of have to like wrangle them sometimes. And I'm just not about that life. I'm not that much of a cowboy around here. So I just wouldn't want to do all that. So I would just take that one, with a grain of salt if you want to, work at the strip club to be able to build your social circle. Live, love. If you got an amazing job, stay there. Why wouldn't you? Now, to be fair, if you are miserable or treated terribly, look for a new one while working said job. 1,000%. I think you should always be looking for a new job. Live, love. I actually talk about that a lot in the course, is that until you get to 6 figures, you should be trying to job hop. It's not the same world that we used to live in, where like job hopping was a bad thing for like our parents and our grandparents, which it was bad for them. But for us, these corporations don't give a shit about nobody, man. It's not good to be loyal anymore. If you can, you should work your ass off and try to find always a better job until you get to six figures. Hillary, what the fuck am I doing watching this? I don't know, Hillary. You're the one who loves me so much. You like to watch my shit, even though you talk shit on Twitter all day. I love hate watchers, honestly. That shit's the best. Wow. Oh, you're not gonna know. What is that? If you flex, yeah, get out of here. How do I block somebody through this bitch? I don't know how to do it, but I wish I could block this person, guys. They're on Twitch. Twitch is full of like spam bots and shit. It's stupid as hell. Yeah, laugh, Hillary. Next up, guys, I got the medical industry. Okay, go fuck yourself. Yeah, go fuck yourself. For fuck's sake, go fuck yourself. But yeah, next up, guys, is the medical industry. Obviously, everybody knows the medical industry is a huge one. Um, it's a hard one to get into, but you're going to be surrounded by women if you get into there. If you decide to be a nurse as a guy, become a doctor, even work in one of the lower level type of things, you're going to be around women. A lot of them. This is more for the person that's kind of like the clean guy. You don't want to work in a strip club. You don't want to work at the restaurants. Some of these other ones might not be like nice, clean places, good, feel good places. Okay, well that's what that's what these other places would be, I guess, like a hospital or like a medical place. It smells good there. So if you're kind of that guy, you can go there, bro. It's you'll keep your fingers clean and shit. Next up on the list, vet tech. Yeah, so vet techs, obviously, this is for the people if you're watching this and you're just a big pet lover. If you love animals, lots of girls work in the vet industry. Lots. I can't tell you how many times 'cause I got lots of pets. Every time I go in, it's just a bunch of fucking women in there, dude. Maybe like one actually veterinarian or guy that does surgeries. Maybe like one or two guys that help, and the rest of the staff is all women. So yeah, if you love animals, I don't see why not working somewhere like there wouldn't be great. You'll probably find a perfect person that likes animals with you or something if you're looking for a relationship. Also, next one up is sales. So sales obviously is a huge deal. Like I was saying, if you pair sales with marketing or sales with damn near anything else on here, you can do really good. It's probably one of the best full-time jobs because you get commission, so it's based off how good you are. Sometimes you don't have to work as much because it's based off of commission. The sky's the limit with sales. There's lots of benefits to sales, especially if you do online sales. It's a given, dude. Like you learn how to manipulate. Sales is good in relationships or good getting girls, like good communicating, negotiating, and anything. Yeah, sales skills are just like top notch. If we're like, let's be 1,000% honest. Like sales skills is one of the best ones on this list. Just overall, just like marketing or personal branding would be. Me personally, I don't think Sartain is all that. I think a lot of it is cope. No, Serge, you are the real deal. Yeah, well, that's why I got to show that, like, what he talks about, pre-selection and mate choice copying. He's close. He's close, man. Like, what he does, he's close. He's good at marketing to the masses and what, like, people want, but it's not what people need. You know what I'm saying? It's not what they need. It's a little bit something closer to, like, that and, like, something Christian, like what Andrew Wilson is. I'm like if Andrew Wilson and Michael had a baby, I'm that baby. I'm that baby. Does that make sense? I'm that baby. That's what has to come. Next up though, for full-time jobs, guys, is fitness trainer. You got to do the fitness trainer if you're already a fitness bro. Like, come on. Like, you got to be kidding me. You can make so much money, just doing that, like, during the day. And also figuring out how to do online fitness training. I have a friend who did Brandon Carr's program, and he does great now. Online fitness training is where it's at. That's everything. And you're going to learn sales when you do that, too. Like I said, you're going to end up getting a trio of these things no matter what, guys. You might as well pick which three you want your three to be and just fucking dive all the way in because you're going to end up with three of these no matter what anyways. Once you learn one, you're going to be like, oh, I really need to learn sales now. I really need to learn marketing. I really need to learn personal brand building now for me to be able to take advantage of this. You're going to do it either way. You might as well just fucking listen to me and just do it right now. I don't even like you right now. That's cool, Hillary. That's my life, guys. Number 7. Fashion. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out on this one. I'm talking like department stores or like high-end fashion places. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. So, look at Kevin Samuels, guys. He was a big deal. And the reason why Kevin Samuels was so smart was because of him working in that industry. He understood women so well. He understood fashion, colognes, and all that shit so well. That's why he was so good. That's why the fashion industry is actually a really good one. It doesn't matter where you're gonna have to start at like Dillard's or some bullshit if you want to end up at like Gucci and Burberry and shit. But this is one that I think there's lots of benefits. You get good gift prices for your friends. You get really good discounts to be able to go resell shit to other people. You get discounts for yourself on clothes, and clothes are a big deal. Let's be real here. Come on, everybody needs clothes. So I think this is a good one. If you're kind of a metrosexual guy, this is a given. It's a huge given. Absolutely makes sense. You're the best of both worlds, which why I'm saying maybe consider doing the panel shows again. I want to. As soon as I get a fat donation from somebody for like $50,000, I'm not kidding. I'm just kidding. Not 50 grand, but maybe like 10 grand or something. Then I would go fucking get another studio. But until that big crazy donation comes in, it's not gonna happen. Kansas Samuels, gosh darn goat. Watched him driving into the sphere. Yeah, I love Kevin Samuels, man. He'll always be one of my biggest influences, hand down. But guys, I really don't have much more to go into. I don't want to ruin the bonus courses here. How about this? I'll do one of the bonus courses. But I don't want to ruin the bonus courses because they're really fucking good, and I put a lot of effort into making them really cool and just like all my game whenever it comes to like how to act and what to do, guys. But I will do one of the bonus courses of the 12. This one is going to be the one that I call the neural upload. So the whole point of the neural upload, obviously, if you've seen the Matrix, you gotta be uploaded with karate and shit like that. So the neural upload for me though is movies and the books. My movie list, I have an essential movie list and then like a long movie list, and I have an essential book list and a long book list. The essential movie list is only about 20 movies. The essential book list is only about 10 books. The movie one is a little bit longer because I take movies a little bit more serious. I think they're very special. I think that you learn a lot from movies, guys. Movies are basically myths, made onto screen because myths used to be written or orally told, but now they're on screen, and we learn a lot from myths. A lot of who you are as a human is a mixture of your wetware with your with mythos. So I strongly believe in watching these type of things to be able to learn what a man is, what brotherhood is, what masculinity is, what cool is, all these type of things. Because if you're just learning from your father or your environment or whatever the fuck you're around, it might not be that cool, bro. Just being honest with you, it might be kind of lame, and you got to kind of be cool today, especially with all this competition out here. What a dang gentleman. Give thanks to Sergio. Yeah. But yeah, first up, guys, on the movie list. And like I said, the movies are the first thing you're supposed to watch if you do my program. You need to watch all 20 of them first. And we're probably going to be doing movie nights in our Discord. So make sure to join the course or join the Discord or get in the Discord so then you can check it out. First up on the movie list is the 007 movies. Obviously, the old ones with Sean Connery. You only need to watch a couple to really see what an old gentleman looks like. But I would suggest watching more if you can. Sean Connery is just like the true OG, man. True OG. And he teaches a man how to be a man for real. Next up is Goodfellas. Goodfellas is a gangster movie. You'll find that I have a lot of gangster movies, drug dealing movies, stuff like that on this list. And the reason why is because they teach what cool is the best, what not to do, and then also what how to be an asshole or how to be like have asshole game, or what I talk about thug maxing sometimes. It's just really essential to watch those movies to understand how those guys act and why they and how they got the girls, because even in the movies it usually shows that they're getting all the bitches, because it's true, they do get all the bitches. And we're trying to hack that. Pulp Fiction, another gangster movie. It's just a classic. Everybody has to watch Pulp Fiction because it's such a classic. Come on now. Scarface, another classic. You have to. Gangster as fuck. You got to see how to talk from your fucking balls a little bit, guys. Come on. Black Hawk Down. This is for brotherly love. This is for masculinity, teamwork. This movie is the shit. And I mean, I think war movies are essential to a man to learn like kind of what we're meant to do, because if shit ever goes bad, you going right out to the fucking forest again, boy. it's war again. So you better fucking somehow mentally prepare a little bit. You're gonna notice that with a lot of my lists. That's how I see shit. I still love watching these movies on repeat today. Love them. Snatch, guys, really good movie. Brad Pitt's in it. He's a really dope character. Once again, just shows a little bit some gangster mentality that you got to learn. Layer Cake, once again, gangster mentality. Really good quotes in this movie. The narrator is really good. Just he teaches some good life advice in Layer Cake. Braveheart, war movie. Gotta have it. Come on, it's Braveheart. Come on. It's one of the best. It was one of my dad's favorite movies. It's always gonna be one of my favorites. American Gangster, gangster movie. Have to watch it to get that thug mentality, that gangster mentality. I'm an asshole. I'm right. Everybody else is wrong. Narcissist. Gladiator, guys. War. Yes. Always going to be about the war movies. You got to be prepared. Troy. Another war movie. Obviously, y'all are going to see I'm very obsessed with the war movies. I'm always going to go back to this. Troy's one of my all-time favorites, too. Achilles, or Brad Pitt, is the epitome of what you should try to strive for as a guy when it comes to your looks. Like, that shit is like that's perfect body. Also, Friday Night Lights. This is more about teamwork, masculinity. I really keep going back to this because you got to be all crazy about being with your brothers and having teamwork. I want you to be constantly inspired to go fucking compete, guys, in a fucking sport, in business. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you compete in, or like who the fuck is on your team or whatever, dude. Just go compete, dude. Like, go accomplish it. It's a big thing that I talk about in some of the bonus courses. Like, you have to accomplish it to get competency, and you have to get competency for you to get confidence. You have to do it's in that row. So go accomplish some shit. Go fucking compete some, man. You're not gonna get anywhere not competing. That's like the whole point of this movie list too, man. Like, feel that grit to fucking go take over and beat people. Go watch the Mighty Ducks or something. Fuck. I love those movies. So good. Shit, if you feel like you need to kick some ass, go watch fucking the three ninjas or something, man. Go watch some throwbacks. All right, next up on the list, Remember the Titans, another team one, and Interracial Barrier Drop. I really hate racism, so this is one of my favorite movies because this is how we drop the interracial barriers, is by watching stuff like this. Another movie for interracial barriers, American History X. You got to check this movie out. Every person should watch American History X. You definitely won't be racist after watching that movie, and it's a classic. Everybody needs to see it just because masculinity through the roof. 500 Days of Summer. Whole point of watching this movie is to learn what one-itis is and how to get over it. And that one-itis is not fucking real. It's just 500 Days of Summer, dude. Watch that movie. Really good one. Requiem for a Dream. Horrible movie. Worst movie on this fucking list. I hate it. You're going to watch it one time, and then you're never going to watch it again. I guarantee it. But you do need to watch it one time, and you'll be happy you watched it one time to scare you from doing a bunch of other stupid shit for the rest of your life. You're welcome. Bloodsport. Obviously, fighting movie, masculinity movie. Got to watch this, especially if you're into sparring and fighting. You got to see Bloodsport. Alpha Dog. Whole point of Alpha Dog is so you can see what thug maxing really looks like. Alpha Dog is the perfect example of somebody faking being an alpha, faking being a thug. And you need to be able to see what it looks like when somebody's faking it. So you know that you don't look like a fucking dork that's faking it also. Spread. Spread is a really dope movie. It's about intersexual dynamics, men and women kind of competing against each other in the sexual marketplace. I'm not going to ruin it. It has Ashton Kutcher in it, though, and I highly suggest watching it, especially if you're a guy that likes to sleep around. Go watch that fucking movie and tell me what you think after you see that movie. It has a good lesson for you. Dazed and Confused. This is just to teach you how to be cool, man. You just gotta learn how to be cool, bro. And you gotta watch Dazed and Confused to see that, because that's probably the coolest movie of all time. Blow, another movie that teaches you how to be cool. Also teaches you what not to do. Some good fatherly lessons in this movie. I think Blow is one of the best movies of all time. When I saw it, it changed my life. Dead ass. Like, changed my fucking life. Now for the short book list, the need to do book list, okay? The main 10. Awaken the Giant Within, Anthony Robbins. This book is fucking fire. You can finish it in like an hour. Super short. Goes over decision making. Really, you really realize that everything in your life goes back to decisions. and like the ability to execute on that decision. And it's a beautiful book at simplifying, finding the root cause of like laziness and why you do what you do. It is so good and simple. Highly suggest reading Awaken the Giant Within by Anthony Robbins, guys. And like I said, short book, read it. Next up, Atomic Habits. Oh, and read these three in a row. These first three that I'm gonna say. Atomic Habits by James Clear. Incredible book. Teaches you how to reformulate your whole fucking life and your habits. It's a necessity, especially with Awaken the Giant. These two are bomb together. This third one with it, The Compounding Effect by Darren Hardy. Oh my God, guys. When you do the habit change and you realize the decision stuff with Anthony, and then you do the compounding effect and you compound those like first two books into like the third book, into like making it a compound effect down further in your life. Oh man, it's everything. These three books are everything. And every person would change their entire life if they just read these three fucking books first. That's it. Number 4, The Evolution of Desire by Dr. David Buss. Obviously, I have to put evolutionary psychology book on here because I'm obsessed with it. Let me explain why, though. The reason why we read evolutionary psychology is because you want to understand human nature. The more you understand human nature, the more you can love humans. Because if you are constantly confused about why people do things and you hate them for it, you're going to be depressed. You're going to have hatred. You're going to be sad. You don't need that in your life. You need to understand why people do what they do. Like when that girl does that dumb thing or that guy does that stupid thing, it's like, oh, he's just a fucking idiot. He's just a fucking retard. It's no big deal. He's just fucking stupid. It's no big deal. And you're able to appreciate and love reality more just from reading Evolution of Desire and understanding evolutionary psychology, guys. Next up on the list is The Setup by Dan Bilzerian. Obviously, you have to read the book that's on mate choice copying and, pre-selection. It is the king book on this. So if you're going to use this method, you should read the fucking book that's best on it for sure. Next up on this one is going to be The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Obviously, Robert Greene is a fucking goat. He's incredible. Everything that he does is usually fire. So obviously 48 Laws of Power is one of the best ones. I didn't find a lot of value from 48 Laws of Power because I learned a lot of these things, I think, from my dad subliminally or subconsciously, or like I learned them subconsciously just through life. I kept finding myself multiple times during the 48 Laws of Power saying, I already do this every day, or I already do this all the time. And it really blew my mind. Next up was $100 Million Offer by Alex Hormozi. Obviously, this is like one of the best books of all time when it comes to like building an offer and sales. Marketing is shit. You can't fucking beat this fucking book, bro. This shit is like insanely good. And then like $100 million leads also with it. Shit, Alex fucking killed it. That's why he's blowing up right now like he is, because he's a goat. It has to be on the top 10 list because it's one of the best books of all time. Next up, How to Get Paid for What You Know by Graham Cochran. I love this book. He goes into heavy detail about building personal brands, how to do it over time, how to go viral, how to do everything, guys. Everything that is essential to building a personal brand, and exactly what the book is called, How to Make Money for What You Know. Like if you're really into anything, that book is going to show you how to turn it into a profitable source of income or something that you could possibly retire with one day. It's a big deal. I honestly think everybody needs to read that book because I believe everybody should do a personal brand. So I'm biased. Sorry. Next up, Purple Cow by Seth Godin. Anybody who knows me knows I've been talking about this book for months. I'm obsessed with this book. It's one of the greatest books I've ever read. It makes me want to create 100 purple cows. I already wanted to create 10. Now I want to create 100. You'll have to read the book to understand what I'm talking about. But it's just a great marketing book. It just teaches you how to create exactly what the title is, a purple cow, something rare, something different, something that can go viral, how to push it into virality, how to get products into the marketplace. Really good book. I mean, all of Seth Godin's books are good, but this is the best one by far. Number 10. This one's an essential for most men, I think. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Fire book. Super good. Once again, this book was just like 48 Laws of Power for me. I don't know if it was because of my father's or what, but I kind of just naturally knew a lot of the things in this book. Multiple times throughout this book, I was like, I already do this. I already do this. I already do this. And what's also funny is a lot of the times when I used to do certain these things like this, I used to think to myself, am I manipulating? Is this manipulative? When you read the book, you're not actually manipulating. You're just being nice sometimes. You're just doing the right thing. Kind of just the altruistic thing. But it kind of manipulates the situation into your favor. It's a little weird, honestly. It's a little weird. But definitely, I would say check out, How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's a good book, especially if you're a guy that didn't have a good father or you're not experienced at all in life yet. But yeah, that's it for the 10 books on the book list, guys. That's the only one I'm gonna give y'all for the bonus. Shout out to fucking Crazy Hillary. That fucking heart was a mistake. I was scrolling. Yeah, sure it was. Oh yeah, sure it was. But no, guys, I really appreciate y'all for all coming through. We got a bunch of Twitter folks in the house. Thank you to the 36 people on Twitter, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you to my Twitch, my YouTube people also. I'm just happy I got to go over this. The rest of this week, I'm going to try to do a stream every day. I'm going to try to go, maybe not tomorrow night because I have to go to a political campaign, like a party thing. It's a Republican Party thing. But yeah, maybe not tomorrow night unless I do it late or before that somehow. But I'm going to try to do one for the rest of the week, can on the weekend because I'll have my kiddo. But I definitely want to try to talk to y'all as much as I can about the course while it's here. Remember, guys, it's only here from May or until May 1st. So you got to sign up before then at midnight. I think there's like 6 days left or something like that. So yeah, make sure go get it while you can. 33 modules, 21 core, 12 bonus modules, video modules. It's like a few hours of content. We also have the webinar series, which let me show you that really quick again so y'all can see it. Don't forget the webinar series. Screenshot that, take a picture, whatever it is, so y'all can be prepared for it. Also, you get a one-on-one call with me for an hour, a strategy call where we get to go over which one of these skills from the 21 things could be best for you. So that's one of the things you get. Let me go to my damn website. We'll just go over what's all on my website because that's better than me trying to remember, right? But yeah, guys, we got 6 days, 5 hours left on enrollment. Don't hesitate. Only $79. Actually, fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. I was going to do this until later, but fuck it. I'm going to do it right now. Anybody who wants to sign up right now, you get a discount. You get a discount. You get a discount. You get a discount. Everybody gets a discount. Right now, if you go put in this discount, there's only, I think, 10 of these. So you need to go fast if you're going to do it. It is what? Oh, wait. I already forgot, actually. I don't want to give y'all the wrong code. And then y'all are like, what the hell? That's not the right code, Sergio. No, I'm going to give y'all the right one. Hold on. If I can find it. Payments, coupons. Yeah, first hack, guys. First hack. If you're watching right now and you want to go get a discount, type in first hack. You'll get 50% off only for $40 if you do that right now. But yeah, guys, like I said, if you type in first hack on the website, click right here, put in first hack, you get it for $40. What you get with the course, you're going to get 33 lessons. You're going to get 11 skilled coaches on the webinar series, and they'll answer any questions in the Discord also as well. You get the 1 hour strategy call with me. You get the 21 core video modules, the 12 bonus, private Discord community, and the 2 weeks of live video webinars, guys. Make sure to check it out, man. Do not miss out on this opportunity, guys. I will definitely see y'all, again soon. Like I said, I'm going to try to do another stream, a few more this week, because I want to just give away as much stuff as I can on the course, promote as much as I can. And nice hearts for me. Yes. Thank you, Hillary. Thank you. I'll be making a ladies course, or I'll be making a course for you ladies soon because y'all fucking need it. So I'll be making one for y'all soon. Trust me. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out, learning about my course. If anybody has any questions about it, be sure to email me at ppp. Sorry, I got air, guys. ppp@purplepillpod.com. If you have any questions about it, if you need help financially, I can even help out some more if somebody needs help with money to be able to afford it. But yeah, I really appreciate everybody. I hope y'all liked it. I hope you enjoyed the course if you go purchase it. Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, Don, you're back. What's up, bro? Yeah, dude. I just dropped my course. It's fucking dope. Actually, DM me, Don, and I'll send you a special coupon code because you're an OG guy. I'm gonna take care of you, bro. Just um, I post in the comments after I end this video what your either Instagram or your Twitter or something is, so then I can go and DM you on there, bro. But I'm about to end the stream up. I just got done going over all this. Yeah, go follow me, guys. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, Don. I appreciate your super chats at the beginning, bro. I don't think you were here whenever I called them out, but I really appreciate you, dude. I can't say thank you enough, man. You're the best. I will see y'all guys. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do more this week. I have to go to that Republican Party tomorrow, so we'll see if I'm able to make it for a stream tomorrow, guys. But if not, I will definitely try to do one early in the day on Friday, and then I'll try to see y'all again on Monday and Tuesday. Before the closing up of everything. But yeah, guys, I will see y'all later. Have a good night. Peace out.